Yo, 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 and welcome. I'm Cody, and today I will be showing you how you can get and process coronavirus data with Python. Pretty easy. First of all, we need some data, and a data you get from an application interface or API. I simply Googled Corona API, and I found this one, which is quite a good one, or it does the job pretty well. You can query a lot of different things, for example, by countries and so forth. But in general, for this tutorial, we'll only use this summary here and get the summary data and then process it. So stay tuned and let's go ahead. Just also that you get a feeling for it, you can basically, this call is a GET call. Always when you visit a website, it does a HTTP GET call itself. So you can basically just paste this into the browser and go to it. And what comes back is, if you look at the raw data, it's JSON encoded. So the data has the file format JSON. If you don't know it, look it up. It's looking with braces and all that stuff. But of course, the browser has a nicer view of the data you can see here. And what we will be interested in is in this country section. And we will try to get the data of Afghanistan. So pretty easy and straightforward here. Stay tuned and let's go ahead into coding. Then let's get started. First of all, we need, of course, our main call. This condition here, don't be confused. It's only true if you run the script with the interpreter. It's a little bit helper, and we need the main function, and we type and do type annotations because it's always a nice thing to do, and you should do it. It helps a lot. Then we go ahead and we actually are missing our imports, the requests module to make the URL requests, and then of course the JSON module to deserialize the payload. So in order to get the response from the API, we of course have to call requests.get. Get is, like I said previously, what your browser basically does, and you get then the response as I showed you also in the browser. And we can print it by simply running response.content. That's what we are actually interested in. And if I let it run here in the browser, you see a lot of stuff being printed out in JSON format. And also note it's a binary string. It's not a strings, but a binary string. So what do we do with it? Of course, we want to convert it into a Python dictionary. That's the way to go. That usually you do by json.loads, and we simply dump in the response.content, but important, it's a binary string, so we need to decode it into a string by simply giving it a char set. Here we used UTF-8, which is one of the most common ones. Exactly, and then basically we have a string, and then the string can be decoded by JSON, and you have the dictionary. And we should basically see now in a second exactly it worked here again with the keys. I don't like the print function. I always recommend from Rich the print function. It's always 1 second. Perfect. Little hiccup in the typing. Always looks nicer with coloring. Here we go, and you kind of see then already, okay, we have all the keys as we saw it in the browser before. And if you now want, for example, have the first country, then you can simply go into countries, pick the first one, and here we go. We have the first country, which is, as I stated previously, Afghanistan. You can filter by name, for example, for others, or by country code. And yeah, then get the total data, the what has been stated here with deaths and so forth. So this is the way how you can use the API. You can also do the other calls in a very similar fashion, very easy, and build tools with it, build dashboards, whatever you like. It's super useful. I built myself a command line utility to fetch the current corona data for my country. So do it for your own. It's a good exercise. It's very simple, and that's the magic of Python. So have a good day and enjoy.